You are the woman everyone goes to for advice. Your friends call you when their lives are falling apart. You have built something. You have done the work. You have read the books. You can spot a red flag from 3 blocks away from someone else's relationship. So, why do your relationship keep ending the same way? You meet him, he is charming, a little too charming, a little too fast. Something feels off, but you call it chemistry. And 6 months later, you are sitting in the same room you were the last time. Different face, same dynamic, same heartbreak. Here's the truth nobody told you. The smarter you are, the better you are at explaining away what your gut already knows. You did not pick wrong because you are broke. You pick wrong because your intelligence is working against you. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Love Lab podcast with Emmanuel, where we talk about marriage, relationship, and the patterns we do not see until someone holds up a mirror. Today, we are holding up that mirror. Let me paint a picture and see if this lands. You meet him week 1. He is testing you constantly. He calls it connection. You call it intense. Your gut whispers, this is moving fast, but you are a logical person. You tell yourself you are just being guided. You tell yourself he is just really into you, so you override the whisper. Week 4, the first red flag. He said something dismissive, something that stings, but you have already invested. You have already told your friends about him. So you file it under nobody's perfect. Month 3, you are explaining him to the people who love you. You do not understand him like I do. He has been through a lot. He is different when it is just us. Sound familiar? Here is what is really happening. You are not bad at picking men. You are too good at making the wrong men make sense. Your brain, the same brain that got you everything else you have built, is being used to construct elaborate explanation for why this one will be different. And the pattern repeats because nobody ever taught you the difference between chemistry and recognition. Point 1. And this is where it gets uncomfortable. When you feel that instant spark, that I cannot explain it, but I just feel something, you are not feeling love. You are feeling familiarity. Your nervous system is recognizing a dynamic it already knows. And for many high-achieving women, that familiar dynamic is not safe love. It is inconsistent attention. It is earning approval. It is performing to be chosen. Think about it. If you grew up watching love look by proving yourself, earning attention from your parents who was emotionally unavailable, unpredictable, hard to please, then a man who shows up warm one day and distance the next, that does not feel like a warning. It feels like home. Your conscious brain says, I want a kind, stable, emotionally available partner. Your nervous system says, boring. Where is the anxiety? Where is the chase? And your nervous system wins every single time. The women I know who broke this pattern do not do it by making a better list. They did it by learning to sit in the discomfort of LD. They learn that peace is not boring. Chaos just train them to call drama passion. Point 2. Smart women have a specific weakness. Ready? You see potential, not just in careers, not just in projects, but in people. You can look at a man and see who he could be. The version of him that exists after the healing, after the growth, after he just figures a few things out. And here is where your intelligence betrays you. You are right. He probably could be that, but you are not dating potential. You are dating the person standing in front of you right now. Your love does not fix people who do not want to be fixed. It just exhausts you. And the cost is not just the month you lose. The cost is the version of yourself you abandon while you are busy trying to build someone else. Point 3, and this one may sting a little. Remember that man who was consistent, called when he said he would, planned dates, did not leave you guessing, and you ended it because something was missing. I am going to tell you what that missing thing was. It was anxiety. Those butterflies, that is not love. That is your body's street response. Cortisol. Activation. Your system saying, I do not know what is coming next, so I had better stay alert. When a secure, stable man shows up, your system says nothing. No alarm bells, no spike, and you interpret that calm as no chemistry. But the goals is not to find someone who makes your heart race. The goal is to find someone who makes your nervous system rest. That is not boring. That is safety. Stay with me. Because the second half is where we talk about what actually breaks the pattern. If this is hitting home, if you are hearing yourself in these words, kindly subscribe. If you are not already part of the Love Lab podcast with Emmanuel's family, here we do not talk just about love. We help you get it right. Click subscribe and let us keep going. Point 4. Smart women do something I have seen again and again. You build a version of the relationship that exists only in your head. You take 3 good moments and stretch them into a narrative. You fill in the gaps. You write his dialogue, and then you fall in love with the story you wrote. Meanwhile, the actual man, the one standing in front of you, he is just a man. A man who is not calling. A man whose words and action do not match. Here is a rule that will save you years. Stop listening to what he says and start watching what he does. A man who truly wants you will not confuse you. He will not leave you explaining into the people who love you. So, how do you actually stop? Step 1. Slow it all the way down. No exclusivity for at least 2 months. Force yourself to gather data. Step 2. Notice what you are attracted to. Is this attraction or is this familiar? Is this him or is this my pattern? Step 3. Give the stable man a real chance. What you call boring may just be peace in a language your body has not learned to speak yet. Step 4. Tell one trusted friend the whole truth and believe her. Give her permission to be brutally honest. And when she says, this feels like the last one, listen. You are not picking wrong because you are broken. You are not picking wrong because you do not deserve better. You are picking wrong because nobody ever taught you that the spark you keep chasing is just your past asking for another chance. And the moment you stop trusting that path and start trusting consistency, safety, and peace, that is the moment everything changes. If this episode spoke to something you are walking through, share it. Someone in your circle needs to hear this today. Drop a comment below. What is one pattern you are ready to break? Let us hear from you. This is the Love Lab Podcast with Emmanuel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Bye.